Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Blessing here. Hope you guys had a wonderful new year. Happy New Year to everyone and Merry Christmas in arrears. So this video is going to be a continuation of my 13 ways to reduce self-care costs. Okay, and I already have a part 1 already, so you can just check. I think I'm going to link that in the description box below. Hopefully I remember to do that really. So, but if not, just go to my other videos. You're going to see just immediately the video before this one. You're just going to see the part 1 there. And so I did 1 to 4 tips in the part 1 video, and now I'll be carrying on with tip number 5. So this has to do with skincare. One thing that a lot of people strive for is to have a beautiful skin. All right. And what we should know, I think a lot of people kind of know this, but we have been so conditioned to believe that we need to spend so much money in order to achieve good looking skin. When the reality is that to actually get good looking skin, a good skincare starts in your shower. Your shower routine is everything when it comes to the kind of skin you have. And when I'm talking about skin, I'm not separating face from the rest of the body. I'm talking about everything, okay? Face, neck, body, everywhere. Even your scalp, even your hair, all right? Everything starts in the shower. And another myth that people have is that if you have dry skin, that you should not do certain things to your skin, or you shouldn't use certain things. But in my opinion, this is coming from someone who also dealt with dry skin her entire life. The myth is always that don't use certain bar soaps, like really cleansing bar soaps, because bar soaps are considered to be super harsh on the skin. But in my opinion, there's a reason why your skin sheds. There's a reason why your skin lets out all this dirt, all this basically dirt, the oils and all of that from your skin. It's purging. That's your skin's way of purging out all those impurities, and leaving those things on your body is really not the way to go. Okay, so embracing the use of soaps. I understand that there are certain chemicals, all right, these days that are being used, especially for industrially made soaps, that are not really good. And that is why I always advocate for the use of natural soaps, like the common one, black soap, African black soap. There is absolutely no chemicals that makes that soap lather. It's so wonderful and so amazing, the kind of things you can find in nature. Okay, so it lathers perfectly, cleans your body perfectly, and gets rid of all those dirt. So my own routine that I do personally, and I always advise whoever cares to hear, don't be scared to cleanse your body properly. All right, so my routine is more like this. All right, is cleansing with body soaps. So I go in twice, cleansing my body with body soaps twice. So the first wash. So let's start from the beginning. Step into the shower, turn on the warm water or the temperature you're comfortable with. Let that water really soak into your skin. You would know if it takes a couple of seconds, a minute or two. Just let it work its way. Let the water work its way into your skin. And then once you feel like your skin is ready, you will know. Then you go in with your soap. And another tip is the African sponge. You use the African sponge as well on your skin with the African black soap. And also, some people might find black soap to be really expensive, especially if you're in this part of the world. Small businesses and all of that might make it a bit expensive. Some might be expensive, but you get a good amount. But I'm going to link in one of the oldest and my favorite soaps, okay, black soap brands to this day, still very natural. The ingredients are 100% natural, and it works perfectly. It's so wonderful and it's very, very affordable. All right, I'm going to link that as well. So you use your soap and your African sponge to exfoliate. I don't really understand the concept when people tend to use just cloth, only washcloth, or this sponge, those foam, they call it sponge. It doesn't take anything out of your skin. It doesn't exfoliate your skin, in my opinion. A proper proper sponge, either those gloves are really okay, just that you need to change them every so often. But the African sponge is the perfect tool. It will get rid of the dirt on your skin, give you a good cleanse, and also by the time you hang it to dry, it's so spacious and so airy that it doesn't give room for bacteria to thrive on it. You know what I mean? So that's a good one. Then I do that twice. So use the black soap the first time, rinse out, wash again, second time, rinse out. So that will ensure that your skin is thoroughly clean. I mean, sometimes when you look at your skin, if you really exfoliate your skin, and if you do tend to use a lot of lotions, body butters on your skin, you would notice that the water in the tub, you see the whole build up from your skin that flows out of your body. So you really want to get rid of all that stuff from your skin thoroughly. And then I reintroduce moisture into my skin. So that's when the light soaps that we're talking about, the body washes, the moisturizing body washes. My favorite is Dove soap. I really enjoy using Dove soap. I love the oily kind of moisturizing feeling I get. And plus the fact that this happens in the bathroom actually helps retain some moisture to your skin. So that actually starts your moisturizing process in your skin. Some people might choose to go, if you're a bit more, you have some money to spare, there's still some other products that you might like to use, but those are really expensive. So I'm just talking on this video, I'm talking about inexpensive stuff. Dove is a very, very inexpensive body wash. It's really big and you can get a lot of use from it. All right. And the fact that you're using both your you're cleansing yourself first with a proper African black soap, which by the way, I'm going to link in the affordable one as I stated earlier on. And then you go in with the Dove body wash. You won't need much at all, just a little bit all over your body, not necessarily to cleanse your body. You're just applying it because you want that oil and that moisture to help you, lock in moisture while you're in the shower. And then when you step out of the shower, it's really, the use of really expensive lotions is not really my thing. Find affordable lotions, okay? What you should be aiming for is not so much as the perfume, because a lot of the time, the more sweet smelling some lotions are, the more expensive they tend to be, or the more they package it like it's some kind of luxurious stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that if you can afford. But I'm talking to people who want to spend less, okay, who want to cut down on cost. Go for natural butters. You don't have to go to a pre-made or ready-made brand. If you go to cosmetic shops, so basically shops that sell beauty ingredients, you can literally get body butters, unbranded body butters for a good size, way cheaper than a fully made brand. And then just put it together and make yourself a nice body butter or a body oil, something really nice for yourself, okay? My favorite that has worked for my dry skin perfectly, that I enjoy till this day, for real, I've been enjoying for a long time and I still enjoy it up to this day, is the use of mango butter, okay? I'm going to link in the mango butter that I use. You can get it on Amazon. You can also go to their website. So I'm just going to link it as well. And then vitamin E oil. That combination alone, it's perfect. I'm going to link in the vitamin E oil as well. Give it a nice, melt it, all right? Melt the body butter, just find a nice container. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, depending on your own taste. I don't do anything fancy. I just use a normal container as long as it got cover. Put in your vitamin E oil. Just let it sit in the fridge for some time. Bring it out and just whisk it. You don't need to buy this expensive electric whisker. You can very much use your hand and whisk your body butter, okay? Whisk it yourself. It might just take a little bit of time, but maybe when you're watching TV or something, or listening to a podcast or whatever, just give it a good turn. Whisk it very much with your spoon or a spatula or something that you have that you can easily dispose of or whatever. And then you have your body butter, which will absolutely love your skin. Trust me, try this, you thank me. And you want to lather that on a slightly damp skin, okay? That would then help you get that moisture back into your skin. And then within hours, your body's going to produce more oils, because your body can never run out of oils to produce. So your body doesn't really need you to preserve the oils that it has already produced. It's just trying to get rid of the dirt and the gunk that has been in your skin. That's what's really happening. You don't want to clog your pores, so you need to really cleanse your pores. All right. If cleansing isn't important, why would you if you go to spas a lot, why do they tend to cleanse your body as often or as intensely as they do if it's not actually important? And so the next tip I would give is, instead of looking to spend a lot on current designer perfumes, it is okay to opt for old, vintage, cheaper designer perfume, okay? Once upon a time, they were expensive, but now they still have amazing quality and it is cheaper. Plus, you will smell unique. Also, explore non-designer perfumes and body mist as well. All right. So, for men, there's this brand called Jupe Home. That once upon a time was an expensive perfume. It is a designer perfume, but now because it's older, it's not as expensive anymore, but the strength is still there. You still have the Britney Spears perfumes. You have so many perfumes, right, that you can look at. You can find them on the perfume shop. You can find them in, pharmacies and all of that. They are really good. Also, explore body mist. You don't have to follow every single brand, every TikTok viral product. No, what you need to learn is scent. You need to know about notes. You need to have an idea of how different scents actually smell. Know those things that you're drawn to, the scents that you're drawn to. Understand, also learn to know. There's a lot of videos that would help you explain these things to you. If you're someone that's naturally drawn to coconut, all right, naturally drawn to caramel, naturally drawn to vanilla or amber, just know all those scents that you know that anytime, any day, you love those scents. Kind of then try to figure out in your mental space that's perfect blend that would work for you. So that way, when you're buying perfumes, which some people call blind buys, it's not really a blind buy. You kind of have a mental picture as to how that chemistry of different scents would work and how it would smell, So it's always good to try that out. And like I said, body mist is another great way. People tend to go for this expensive stuff. And honestly, if you're being honest, a lot of the expensive stuff and the not so expensive stuff kind of work the same, because you have some perfumes that are really, really expensive. I'm not doubting the fact that they smell nice, but the really expensive was sometimes when you spray it on your skin, because a lot of people tend to spray perfumes on their skin, within 4 hours you really don't smell it anymore like that. And that then brings me to the other point. If you want your perfumes to last long, no matter how expensive that perfume is, spraying it on your skin will literally not make your perfume last. I'm just saying, hear me out now. Your body is always getting rid of things, okay? Perfume, honestly, is kind of synthetic. Naturally, your body wants to get rid of that stuff, okay? Or maybe your body might absorb it. I don't know how it works. But then again, just like you would apply body cream on your skin that maybe smells so good, but after a while your skin doesn't really smell that, the scent of the cream doesn't really smell that much in your skin. That's the same way the perfume will work. So if you want your perfume to last longer, all right, spray it on your fabrics. Spray the perfume, even the body mist, even the cheapest body mist. You can get a good long use if you actually spray it on your clothes, all right, on your jackets, on your socks, a little bit on your underwears and all of that before putting it on. You will get a long use. It will last longer because the fabrics doesn't absorb, doesn't produce oils. There's not a lot going on. So it's just going to take in that perfume and then just stay with it. So it stays longer on your body. So that is one of the ways to maximize your perfumes. And yeah, don't spend too much on that. And then if you can't afford feminine wash, all right, that is for the ladies, even the gentlemen as well. Private areas, we're talking about that side. So for those who are sensitive down there, if you cannot afford those washes, those brands, those washes that are tailored for those particular areas, use baby soaps, okay? Baby soaps are so gentle. they actually they perform almost the same way as feminine washes, okay? If not actually the same way. When you use baby washes down there, you won't even notice. It would not mess up your in that area, the sensitivity or the pH balance. Then you can then be more cautious if you're sensitive to fragrance, because some baby soaps do have fragrance in them, so you can opt for baby washes that don't have fragrance in them, and they are not expensive at all. You can find really, really cheaper brands of baby washes, and also really big amounts that can last you for a really, really long time as well. And then if you want to, now we're talking about the feet. All right, there are people who are really very peculiar about their feet, how the feet smells and all that stuff. The first thing you want to do is take care of your socks, okay? If you wear socks, if you wear shoes, you want to ensure that your shoes are aired properly. And if you wear covered shoes, you want to make sure you wear socks in them to absorb any kind of sweat or, basically sweat that you might produce when wearing your shoes. So you want to wear socks to absorb all of that, and then wash your socks often and change them. Don't reuse those socks after using them for a while. And then you want to you want to use perfume bombs, okay? So that this comes to the product aspect. So there are some perfume bombs or perfume butters. So these kind of bombs are specifically made for people who are very sensitive to scents but still want to smell nice. It's not as harsh as regular perfume. So there are people that are really sensitive to regular perfume. So perfume bombs are created for those kind of people. So you can just get a good amount and moisturize your feet with that. That would lock in the moisture in your feet. That would lock in, not really lock in. We don't really want to lock in moisture in your feet, but basically make your feet moisturized, but at the same time, make your skin, your feet smell really, really, really nice. And then another way again to maximize your perfume, the way you smell and all of that, will be to put a nice smelling reed diffuser in your closet or your wardrobe so that your fabrics can absorb it, okay? So getting a very nice sweet smelling reed diffuser is really, really good. I've actually had an encounter with some Arabian women back in the day, Arabian girls, because then we're much younger, and they will have this incense where those I don't know what's called, but basically those tablet incense that they have where they'll burn. So they kind of keep it a bit close to their clothes or wherever their clothes are, so that the clothes can absorb all those scents in there. It was a genius idea. I loved it very much, although I'm not really into those kind of strong scents. But I find the reed diffuser to do just as well. So there are some reed diffusers that smells really, really, really nice. They almost don't even smell like something that is used for the room. Or some of them smell proper designer, like something you could actually put on your clothes and walk out and smell nice. So putting them in your wardrobe, plus you're not burning anything, there's no fire involved. So it's 100% safe. So you can just put it somewhere in the corner in your wardrobe and everything is golden. You feel so good about that. And then another tip is using essential oils in your oral hygiene routine, either with your toothpaste or your mouth, or use it as your mouthwash. So I feel like essential oils, we tend to know that essential oils are natural, are gotten from natural plants. But then again, I don't think people have really explored the use of essential oil beyond aromatherapy, beyond its use for aromatherapy, okay? Essential oils tend to have really, really powerful and potent effectiveness or uses. It's so useful basically, and one of those uses has to do with your oral health. So for me, what I do is when I'm trying to brush my teeth with my brush, I put my toothpaste and then just put maybe like a drop or two of the essential oils on the toothbrush at the same time with my toothpaste, and then just use it and brush your teeth. I am telling you, the squeakiness you get from using that on your teeth and your tongue as well, because the tongue is absolutely important. That is the most essential part in your oral. Okay, not the most, but it is very essential. You cannot neglect it for any reason. using it to brush your tongue and your teeth. It's so good, and it has healing, very potent healing properties, okay, that would actually serve your gums wonderfully, your teeth and all of that. It's absolutely fantastic. And then the use of simple oils and butters for your body and hair, as I spoke earlier on, are really, really important. And like I stated earlier on, my favorites are the mix of mango butter and vitamin E oils. And the unbranded options are great for natural body care. All right. Natural body care, people tend to look down on it because they want the fast stuff. Okay. But natural body care will serve you in the long run. All right. It will serve you in the long run. It's like you buying stocks. Okay. You might not reap it. You might not reap the benefit immediately, but literally 10 years, 20 years from now, or maybe all of a sudden one day the market is just doing so well, and then your returns are just skyrockets, the value goes up, and now all of a sudden you're a millionaire, your life has changed. So that's just how natural skincare works. All right. You might not see it like immediately, but over time with consistent use, you will begin to see how amazing it takes you. It's just like it's just basically an upward graph when it comes to the limitless benefits that it will give to you. And so for those, and also for those people, these are just some extra tips, okay? For those who have sworn off cleansing shampoos, you can actually use black soaps as well. So we spoke about black soap. You can use it for your hair, use it for your body, and you don't have to worry about any kind of added chemicals, synthetics and all of that, because this is all natural, in nature, good for you, healthy, safe. Okay, not healthy. Should I say the word healthy? But basically safe anyways. And also, one thing you should know for people who have dry skin, who are struggling with dry skin, yes, it's good to, target those things topically and all of that. That is really good. But you need to know that whatever that's dry needs water. So you need to really water yourself from the inside out, okay? You need to drink a lot of water. You need to eat a lot of your fruit and your vegetables. And when it comes to that, please, you don't need to go too exotic if you don't have the money to buy exotic fruits and veggies that you cannot afford. Try to balance it out. Look for those fruits and those veggies that are affordable, like cucumbers are very affordable and high water content. Celery, very affordable, high water content. You can juice that. Juicing, the juicer can be really expensive. What you can do is, if you go to Facebook Market, you can see used ones. If you're not into that, if it's like, ew, you don't want to use that, that's fine. You can get some really, really cheap blenders. Blend your celery, get a cheesecloth, or what's it called? Bean, those bags that are being used for, to basically filter stuff out. Get one of those bags, and then just squeeze that celery out. You get your juice out, and you have your really, really good, delicious celery juice. And eat your carrots. Eat your what else is there? Your watermelons. They are really, really good as well. Watermelons are quite affordable. You can have one. You don't have to buy so many and finish up your entire month just trying to buy this. You can then supplement it, drinking a lot of water. Water is free. Water is everywhere. Tap water. If you live in a good area and they care for you, tap water is good. If you're living in the villages, spring water is good. You don't have to buy too expensive water. If you're not quite sure, boil the water, filter it out, and just take care of yourself, okay? So this is all I have for you today, and I hope I've been able to touch as much areas as I can so far. So if you have any other tips, please leave it in the comment section. Let me know if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, and share this video with everyone. And this comes to the end of the 13 ways to reduce the self-care cost and to have a luxurious self-care experience, but at a cheaper price. So if I think of any more, or I come to realization of any more self-care tips that I may have that have been using myself personally. I will just compile them together and make another video. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Try not to break your back and break your bank and put a hole in your pocket just because we're trying to follow trends, okay? I love you, my darling friends. Take care. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.